Hello doll fans and welcome back to Beauty Inside a Box. Today I've got a different video for you. I've never done this before, but I thought it might be interesting. If we did a little kind of then and now comparison of two Ariel dolls. One doll from around when the film came out, and one doll which is very recent from the Disney store. I thought it might be interesting to look at how Disney have changed creating their dolls, have changed representing their classic Disney princesses. And if this video does well, then I'll make more in this series. We can look at like the very first Snow White doll and then look at like a modern Snow White doll and kind of compare and contrast. If you love Disney and dolls as much as I do, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check me out on Instagram. But anyway, let's look at my first Ariel doll. Ding! I saw this doll on eBay and it kind of inspired me to make this video. I was like, how about if I compared the original Ariel doll and Ariel dolls from now? Now this isn't the absolute original Ariel doll. This one came out in 1992. She was made by Tyco, which is written down here. I don't think Tyco still makes toys, but this is a really cute doll. Now, Tyco did not start off making incredible Ariel dolls. I have a couple different Tyco Ariel dolls. This one is by far the best. They've improved the face sculpt, they've improved the body sculpt, they've improved everything. And the hair, I mean, look at the hair. Look at the hair. The original Tyco Ariel doll looked like this. Not great. And then they improved her a little bit, and she started to look a little bit better. And then eventually, by 1992, the year I was born, by the way, they looked like this, which is a lot better. I bought this Ariel doll for £27, which was a great price for her. And I also got this Eric doll. This doll is terrible. This one is actually from 1991, so the year before I was born. This is also made by Tyco. He's so pale, I don't know why. I actually already have this doll, so I'm not going to open it. I got it in a gift set with these two. And one of the things I really hated about these dolls was he is so much taller than Ariel. Ariel looks like a child. I find it really creepy. This doll set was a bit of a fail for me all round. The material was fraying loads at the bottom, which was a shame, obviously because of age. These are very old dolls. And also her leg fell off. Again, they are very old. It was mostly because of age. And no, this is just not a nice doll. I don't know why he's pulling a very kind of glum facial expression. Anyway, back to Ariel. Now, one of the things I really like about the old Disney dolls is how inventive the outfits and the packaging could be. Nowadays, Disney princess dolls normally just wear what they wear in the movies, which isn't a bad thing. I quite like my dolls to be movie accurate, but it's also quite fun for doll companies to kind of have a little bit of creative license and go a bit overboard and create outfits like this. This is Calypso Ariel. Beautiful hair Ariel, and then it's written in different languages, with her friend Sebastian, who's there, and he's got sunglasses on and maracas, even though I'm not sure they would have had sunglasses when The Little Mermaid was set, but it's fine, we'll ignore that. It says Ariel here. That actually even looks like the signature you get from her at the Disney parks. There's a little promotional image of the doll here, the Little Mermaid logo. There's loads of information all over this box. They also made one of Ariel's sisters, Arista. It says here, style Ariel's long hair with her seaweed swirls, which must be in there. And just look at that tail. These like swirly designs are very 90s, like so 90s. This is making me very nostalgic. There's a really cute little image of Ariel on the bottom there. But there you have it, that's basically the packaging. Now I'm going to take her out of the box and give you guys a closer look at the doll. Okay, doll fans, so here she is. This is Ariel from 1992. Wow. I really love this doll. I mean, there are things I don't like about it, but I'm gonna talk about them in a moment. I'm being so careful with her because, like I said, the last one I had, the leg broke off. This plastic is probably like really brittle and old. It's as old as me. Now, I love her face. I think her face is really cute, very youthful. This is so typical of like 90s Disney dolls, to give the princesses like beautiful sparkling eyes. I love how they painted little stars in her eyes. I think it's so cute. She's got her signature fringe, and then this incredible long red hair, and it actually feels quite nice. It needs a bit of a brush, but again, that's probably because of age. Another thing I really like about 90s dolls is they were just always so over-exaggerated, like super long hair, you know, extra added details, extra added glitter. Everything was so over the top and glamorous. Now, one problem I definitely do have with this doll is I think they've made Ariel look a little bit too young. Like, honestly, the body sculpt and the face mold, she looks about 12. And Ariel's meant to be 16, which is still super young, but this doll looks like a child. You know what I mean? She looks like a skipper. And especially when you put her in a wedding dress, you know what I mean? It's a bit yikes. Now we have to talk about her bikini and tail. Oh my god. These patterns on the tail and on the top are so 90s. The bright colors, the clashing shapes and patterns, and I do love it though. It is very carnival, very calypso. I love that. And all the frills are reminding me of coral, which I think works quite well with the movie. Of course, she has articulation in the knees and all the usual places you would expect from a 90s doll. These frills are really cute and so over the top. Now, one thing that I don't like so much, the clothes don't fit very well. This tail is so baggy and loose. I don't know why, it looks like a sleeping bag. But the fins are really cute. I love the extra added glitter. Overall, I absolutely love this doll. It's so 90s, so ostentatious. She also came with a funny little hairpiece which has wire in it. Of course, she came with her little Sebastian and her hairbrush, which is in the shape of a shell. Very cool. But now we need to move on to more current Ariel dolls. But before we do that, I thought I'd just show you quickly one of my favorite Ariel dolls. This one is from 1997. This is Princess something Ariel. And she is probably my favorite Ariel doll of all time. I had her when I was a kid and I loved her. This one was made by Mattel. Mattel started making Ariel dolls in, I think, like 1994, I want to say. The first Ariel doll they ever made was actually a little doll, a small doll, and then they brought out a whole line of Ariel dolls, which I remember very fondly, in 1997, which was when the film was re-released. And I remember going to see the film in the cinema, and I thought that was the first time it had ever come out. I didn't realize it was a re-release. Now, I absolutely love this doll. She's got super long hair. She's got this really cool crown, which she must have stole from her dad. She has an absolutely adorable face, and I think this face is very movie accurate. She's smiling. They've glued her hair into the perfect quiff, which I absolutely love. She's got a little starfish on her top, and then this really cool blue tail with Flounder and Sebastian printed onto it. She's holding a dingle hopper. Again, I love the fact that they took some creative license with this doll. And then she's got these blue fins, and they actually turn into a dress. Yes, you heard me correct. Now, if we fast forward all the way to the present day, we have, ding, this Ariel doll, which is sold at the Disney Store. And I love the Disney Store dolls. The quality's dipped ever so slightly in the past couple years, but I think overall they're really nice dolls. I love the fact that they've never lost the articulation in the knees. That's normally the first thing to go with doll lines. Obviously, they've taken very little creative license with this doll. The only creative license I would say they've taken is adding glitter to the bikini top and to the scales. The face sculpt is pretty movie accurate, and the hair is so soft and so beautiful and so red. I absolutely love it. Unfortunately, she's missing her quiff, her fringe, which I am kind of sad about. I think Ariel looks good with her fringe. The fringe is very 80s, and maybe that's why they decided to get rid of it. She has loads of articulation, which is another really amazing part of this doll. As I said before, she's got articulation in the knees. Her tail is super green. This one fits slightly better than the other one, but it's still a little bit baggy. That's probably to make it easier to get off and on. Now, one part I really don't like about this doll is these fins at the bottom that are made out of like really cheap tulle, which gets caught on everything. It just doesn't look very good. I wish they'd use a different material for the fins, but other than that, I think this is a really nice doll. Now, if we look at them side by side, you can see so many interesting differences. Number one, this doll is much taller. This is kind of like the standard doll size. I think it's about 11.5 inches. This one is only 9.5 inches, it's said on the side of the box. I don't really know why Tyco decided to make the Ariel doll so short. Obviously, this one has taken a lot more creative license. The outfit is so over the top, and I absolutely love that. This Ariel doll though does look a lot more close to the movie, a lot more movie accurate. This one also has a lot more articulation, which I think is a great selling point for the doll. If I had to choose my favorite Ariel doll, I think I would choose the Disney Store one from the modern day. I just think this is a really nice doll. It's really nicely made. I love the articulation. This one is really cool as well. It may be a little bit too much for me, a little bit over the top. And because she is so old, I feel like I have to be really careful around her. But overall, they are both beautiful dolls. And I think my favorite of them all is definitely this one from 1997. But doll fans, what do you think? Which Ariel doll is your favorite? Do you prefer the one from the early 90s or the one from the present day? Please let me know in the comments which Ariel doll is your favorite. Also, let me know in the comments if you want me to do any other Disney princesses. We can talk about very early dolls and present day dolls, then and now, do a comparison. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you real soon, doll fans. Bye!